Times here. Today I'm bringing you a new video. It's kind of different than the rest. I'm ranking every zombies perk from least to greatest. I would really appreciate it if you would leave a like, because this took me 5 hours. I hope you liked the video, and here we go. Mule Kick is not a good perk. It is terrible. First off, spend 4,000 points, almost as much as Pack-a-Punch, just for another weapon that you don't need. All you need is a wonder weapon and a point gun. You don't need it at all. First off, if you go down, then you lose that weapon. And imagine if you Pack-a-Punch it or even double Pack-a-Punch it, you lose all that points. It's such a waste of money. Like, I don't know why anyone would want this perk. It's terrible. Who's Who? I had to put it this far down on the list because if I didn't, I would get more hate. But honestly, it's not the worst perk. I mean, it is kind of annoying on high rounds. When you go down, you have to revive yourself with a starting pistol. But
Last year, Invesco QQQ brought you stories about agents of innovation.
sorry about that. But like on early rounds when you can do it, it's pretty simple. I mean, you get to keep your perks and stuff, so I don't find it as that much of a burden. I mean, I honestly like it more than Quick Revive. Tombstone, the dankest perk in zombies. The heavy relier on your teammates. I mean, you get to keep your perks and guns when you go down, which is pretty cool, but if it's a high round, you're living your teammate with half the amount of zombies, and you might even get it, so it's just kind of like a waste of points, but it's pretty cool. I honestly don't think that Deadshot is that bad. I mean, I realize I do have it kind of low, but just imagine this. You're walking around and you're shooting into like a crowd that you're training. Mostly, it's gonna hit their body, not kill all of them, but if you have Deadshot, you spray into the horde, you get like more points, more kills. It's just that much easier, but on some maps where Deadshot is just another option when there's only 4 perk slots, you can't really get it. I mean, it's a good perk. Like, I appreciate this perk. It's really good, but you can't always use it. Quick Revive, a crutch perk. I like this perk. You start with 500 points, you get rid of 500 points. You need Quick Revive. It's always the perk you get at the beginning of the game. I mean, it gives you an extra life, but it gets rid of all your perks and it's limited. Maybe if it was more expensive and it lets you keep your perks, like, that would be a pretty good exception. But it's pretty good. Sometimes, like, when I go down, even if I have a Quick Revive, I just kind of want to quit the game because I have to run around and get all my perks again. And it's just kind of a shit show, but in all, it's a pretty good perk. In co-op, it's also pretty good if you have a not so good teammate who's always getting downed. Pretty good to revive them. Overall, it's a 50-50 perk. I think Electric Cherry is a great perk. Like, there's not many maps with Electric Cherry on it. A lot of Black Ops 3 and one Black Ops 2 map, but when I do get this perk, it usually ends up saving my ass, because when you reload, either on early rounds it kills the zombies, or on high rounds it stuns them and helps you get out of there. I think it's kind of underrated, but mostly when somebody sees this perk, they usually grab it. It's one of those perks that you're just like, yeah, it's pretty cool. PhD. I wouldn't say it's an overrated perk, but everyone knows this. It's an amazing perk. It protects you from splash, fall, and explosive damage. When you throw a grenade, it triples it. And when you dive to prone, it kills all the zombies. But ironically enough, it's not even on this map. But I see why Treyarch only put it in a few maps, aka only one, because it's probably like the most overpowered perk in the game. I only have it this low because, I mean, that's all it really does. Alright, hear me out. I know I have it really low, but it's because I have other perks better. Obviously, this is an insane crutch perk. I mean, it makes you have more hits. Like, you don't want to get downed, and if you do, like, you want it to be with more hits anyway. It's the perfect perk. You can't really play a game of zombies without it. I mean, it definitely works. Every game, I find myself always getting this perk. Very iconic old perk, but it is perfect. Okay, the reason I have this over Jug is because here's multiple things. First off, you're running low on ammo or you need a few points. Kill a zombie, you get some. I mean, it's in very small portions, but it slowly begins to build up, and it's awesome. Another cool thing is that if you're playing on a big map, or your first time playing, or you have trouble remembering where things are, it shows you everything on the map. And probably the greatest thing is the green fog. Obviously, you die, but if you stand in the fog, it's kind of like a zombie blood. Disguises you temporarily, and it's awesome. And it drops so commonly that just like, this is a very like underrated perk. Suicide. If you don't know why I put Speed Cola here, then you've probably never played zombies before. One of the main reasons that people mostly die is because how slow you reload. If you're getting cornered or something, reloading is always a pain in the ass, especially with LMGs. But this, it just fixes the problem so nicely, especially paired with Electric Cherry. Just get quick kills just by reloading. And it's a great perk. Everyone knows why I have Widow's Wine at number 2. It is the most like amazing perk ever. the most overpowered in the game, obviously. The zombie hits you, you're done. You're literally done for. Like, they just turn into spiderwebs and just explode. Like, you're getting chased by a whole crowd, you corner yourself, you just win. You kill them all. It's so easy. Honorable mention, I didn't really know where to put speed cola, so I just have it here. The reason I put double tap in number 1 is because the first thing I notice after I go down and lose my perks is that my gun's not as fast and it doesn't do as much damage. Doubles the damage, doubles the fire rate. It's amazing. Like, what if you're on a high round, you go down? I mean, obviously you're gonna notice that, like, you don't take as much hits and stuff, and you don't reload as fast. But like, your gun is gonna stop doing as much damage as it did, and you're gonna have to try to run to get it again. And for the low price of 2,000 points, it's amazing. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.